Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, we are from third group. I'm Josilia Puspito Rahayu.
I'm Rani Oktavia.
I'm Ahmad Basahil.
In this video, we are going to tell you about the structure of an essay. Let's check it out.
There are three parts of an essay. First, introduction. Second, body. And the last one is conclusion.
So, first is purpose of the introduction. In short, the main purpose of the introduction is to introduce the topic of the essay, give a general background of the topic, and indicate the overall plan of the essay. The last purpose is perhaps the most important and is the reason why many writers choose to write the introduction last after they have written the main body, because they need to know what the essay will contain before they can give a clear plan. Introduction to an essay should have the following two parts. The first is general statement that introduce the topic and give the background, and then a thesis statement to show the structure. So first I gonna explain the general statement. The general statement will introduce the topic of the essay and give background information. The background information for a short essay will generally just be 1 or 2 sentences. The general statements should become more and more specific as the introduction progresses, leading the reader into the essay. But some writers talk about attracting the reader's attention, although for an academic essay, this is less important. Okay, for longer essays, the general statements could include 1 or more definitions, or could classify the topic and may cover more than 1 paragraph. The following is an example of background statement for a short essay. So this is the example. Although they were invented almost 100 years ago, for decades cars were only owned by the rich. Since the 90s and 70s, they have become increasingly affordable, and now most families in developed nations and a growing number in developing countries own a car. These sentences introduce the topic of the essays or cars and give some background to this topic or situation in this past, the situation now. These sentences lead nicely into the thesis statement. Next is thesis statement. Thesis statement is the most important part of the introduction. It gives the reader clear information about the content of the essay, which will help them to understand the essay more easily. The thesis states the specific topic and often lists the main ideas that will be discussed in the main body. It may also indicate how the essay will be organized in chronological order, order of importance, advantages or disadvantages, cause or effect. It is usually at the end of the introduction and is usually, but not always, 1 sentence long. In short, the thesis statement states the specific topic of the essay, often lists the main ideas of the essay, may indicate the method of organization of the essay, is usually at the end of the introduction, and is usually 1 sentence. So here an example of a thesis statement with no subtopics mentioned. While cars have undoubted advantages, they also have significant drawbacks. So this thesis statement tells us the specific topic of the essay, advantages and disadvantages of cars. And the method of organization is advantages should come first, disadvantages second. It is, however, quite general and may have been written before the writer had completed the essay. In the following thesis statement, the subtopics are named. While cars have adopted advantages, of which their convenience is the most apparent, they have significant drawbacks, most notably pollution and traffic problems. So this thesis gives us more detail, telling us not just the topic or advantages and disadvantages of cars and the method of organization, advantages first, advantages second, but disadvantages second, but also tells us the main ideas in the essay, or convenience, pollution, and traffic problems. This essay will probably have 3 paragraphs in the main body.
Hey guys, now I'm going to tell you about body paragraphs. There are 3 body paragraphs. Each body paragraph begins with a topic sentence. Topic sentence tells one reason for your thesis statement. And second, detailed sentences that explain your topic sentence with facts, reasons, or examples. And then the last one is conclusion sentence. This sentence reminds us of the topic of that paragraph. As you write your body paragraphs, keep in mind that your main goal is to prove that the thesis statement main idea is true or correct. This goal is very helpful to you because it helps you decide or know what to write in your body paragraphs. Here an example of body paragraphs. Okay, the title is The Best Exercise. People need exercise to stay healthy. Adults should exercise 20 minutes daily, but most people do not. Activities like swimming, lifting weights, and playing sports are often inconvenient or too expensive. The best type of exercise is walking because it is easy, convenient, and usually done outside. Okay, the main idea of your message about the topic is the best type of exercise is walking, the red one, and it's easy, the reason 1, convenient, reason 2, and usually done outside, reason 3. Okay, now let's move to the body paragraph 1. Walking is easy. When exercise is too difficult, people stop doing it. However, when exercise is simple, people often enjoy it and continue to do it. Also, easy activities cause fewer injuries and less pain than strenuous activities. Walking is great exercise because it is simple and pleasant to do. Next, move to the body paragraph 2. Walking is convenient, the green one. A person can walk everywhere in the city, country, or mountains. Many other forms of exercise require special equipment or locations. For example, swimming requires a pool. Lifting weights requires barbells and benches. Walking can be done anytime and anywhere without special preparation. And the last one, body paragraph 3, walking is often done outside. During exercise, the body produces chemicals called endorphins and serotonin, which calm stress and make people feel happy. Scientists found that people who spend time outdoors in nature feel happier than people who do not. Walking outside helps mental and physical health. And this is the conclusion paragraph. Walking is an ideal exercise. It's easier than many other sports. It is also more convenient than many other activities, as a person can do it at almost any time or place. Finally, walking is usually done outside, which helps people feel happy and less stressed. Everyone who wants regular exercise should try walking.
By the time you reach the end, you will already know what the main point of the essay are. So it will be easy for you to write a summary of the essay and finish to do some kind of final comment, which are the two components of a good conclusion. The first sentence of the the paragraph you can use to review the main idea of the thesis statement. Just remember to use different words. You don't want to repeat a sentence or phrase exactly the same way twice in an essay. For your middle sentence, you can review the three body paragraph topic sentence. Finally, in your last sentence, you can tell a result, consequence, or recommendation based on your statement. Summary: it is important at the end of the essay. So summarize the main point. If your thesis statement is detailed enough, then your summary can just be a restatement of your thesis using different words. The summary should include all the main points of essay and should begin with a suitable transition signal. You should not add a new information at the point. The example of conclusion. In conclusion, while the car in adventures for its confineness it has come important disadvantage in particular of pollution.
That's all from us. Thank you.